Wake up with me. I already have my sea moss. I will never stop telling you guys, get some sea moss. Almost all the minerals, vitamins your body needs are in here. Sometimes you can't sleep. Sometimes you're irritable. Sometimes you can't go to the bathroom because you're malnourished. Your organs don't have the strength and support, thank you for the start, that they need without this. Hey, Mr. Marcus, how you been? Hey, Mr. Resilient. So there you go. Your body doesn't have the minerals and the vitamins it needs to function properly. I mean, if your organs don't have the vitamins and minerals they need to function properly, obviously your body's not gonna function properly. So, CMOS every freaking day. This shit. Anxiety, cortisol levels down, insomnia, where? Just chill. Happy, happy, happy. How you guys doing today? What flavor CMOS is that? This one is mango and pineapple. Which is crazy because like my friend got me this because she don't like the taste of regular CMOS, and I was like, I remember I used to eat CMOS. I don't know why I ever stopped. Oh, I had a person that would make it and sell it to me, and they moved. That's what happened. But after the CMOS, 2 glasses of water, not just water. I need to remember which type of salt this is. You can find it on Amazon. It says gray salt. It's not the Himalayan regular salt. You put a little bit on your water. You put some lime on your water. Lime on your water, alkaline blood. Alkaline blood, relaxed body, you know? So boom, Baltic probably. So boom, it comes in like I don't know if it's a gray or blue packaging. I don't remember. But yeah, boom, we grab a big cup. And also the water gotta be warm. Not cold, not room temperature, not hot. Somewhere in between these two. Warm. Excuse me. So I grab a pot, good water, right? And we heat it up. While that's heating up, I prepare my cup. Hello, nice to meet you, and best regards from Indonesia. What part of Indonesia? I want to go so back. Yes, I'm back. Kosher salt, probably, probably, probably. Nice to meet you. Idsonil. Hi, Rich. You should only drink warm water. It helps your body. God damn, you're cute. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so boom. Boom, 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 boom. Little bit of line, not too crazy. Ah, my eyeball. Boom. And then, hi, Jermaine. Hi, Nomadic. Whoa, it's been a minute. How are you today? Then, boom. Like that much. I'm gonna put, like, not all of it. Then I'm gonna keep a little bit for my second cup. And now we wait for the water to get warm. Hello, my loves. How are you? I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I missed you. Any adventures coming soon for you? Yes. Guys, I'm going to Hawaii and I'm taking you guys with me. I'm taking you guys with me. I'm going to be streaming the entire time. It's going to be a smoothie? No, just water. What are you doing? I'm creating lemon, salt, warm water for my nervous system, for my brain. You know what happens? Hold up. You know what happens when you're not properly hydrated? Your brain needs water. It's not a if and or but. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gold coin. So boom. Your brain needs water to function. And it's the most prioritized organ in your body because it chooses what to do and it chooses what to make the other organs do. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when the brain doesn't have enough water, it takes it from the lungs, it takes it from your other organs, and then your other organs are like dehydrated. And literally, if somebody's having asthma and you give them like 2 to 3 glasses of water, their asthma attack will go away. They just needed fucking hydration. Thank you for the floating heart and the coins. Hi, Break Forever. So, yeah. And also in the morning, if instead of drinking like cold or regular water, you drink warm water with salt and lime, it'll go straight into your brain, straight into your nervous system, straight into your blood. So, yo, long, what's that mean? See? The smoke. But it's too hot, obviously. So, we're gonna add more water. This is where we get our water from a good supplier. We also get our eggs from a good supplier. I want to start making cold pressed juices. Ah, I'm ready to become a wife. But first, I gotta learn how to bake. Shit. Water too hot might be boiling the freaking cup. It's still a little too hot, maybe. Uh, I put the hot in first so the salt melts in. What happened? What happens when the kids want cookies and pie? I make them organic cookies and pie. There's good sugars, you know. Ouch, your forehead. What happened to your forehead? H2O. What's up, JR Garza? Then you're not ready. For what? Good supplier, pre-Columbia, high quality H2O. Hell yeah. Hot water in a glass cup is not a great idea. It's not glass. It's not glass. It's not plastic either. It's like BPA free. Hi, wow, you're so beautiful. Thank you so much, Boydie. Um, thank you, Ebony. That you? What do you mean? Gatorade? I'm not ready for what? Let me take a picture of you. Jesus loves you. Hi. Okay, take a picture. Did you take it? When is season 3 coming out, Yolanda? Who's Yolanda? Turn around every now and then. We'll sit down later and talk about getting married, and you can learn to bake before the wedding. I'm learning to bake before Hawaii. It's in 2 weeks, guys. I asked my mom to teach me how to bake, and she's coming home early today from work, and I'm gonna have a serious talk with her. I'm like, Ma, I'm ready. I'm ready to step into the kitchen. The thing is, When you're Dominican, which I happen to be, my mom's Dominican, my dad's the Puerto Rican one. When you're Dominican, turn. I thought that cup was in a new Capri Sun. I'm weak. I'm trying to stay away from sugar all this. One thing I have been doing though, every morning, I have been taking my CMOS. I have been drinking my warm water with salt and lime. I have been eating my fruit before my meal. And I have been oil pulling for healthy teeth and healthy gums. And I know most people that are haters are like, your teeth are yellow, they must be dirty. No. Some people's bones are this color. Fun fact, people whose bones this color have stronger teeth, stronger bones. I don't know what to tell you. But either way, like, no residue of the wake up, no white tongue, no bad breath. I floss every time I eat. Now take care of yourself, bro. Anyways, hey beautiful, hi Sean. You might cuff me, don't cuff me, I have a boyfriend. Hey, you from Moscow? I'm not from Moscow. You from Moscow? Hi, Moscow. Bro, could you hook me up with Ferrari 250 GTO, please? Shit, I wish I could. If I could just hook you up with that, I would be set for life. Cab driver in Dominican Republic tried to stop my friend because he was $6 short. Pull out machete. Yeah, they pull out machete for everything, bro. I mean, have you seen how kids play? Kids play with machetes. Kids play with machetes. I am not 17, I am 26. 9 years younger, 9 years older than what you thought. But thank you. Water is still too warm. I forced it. Let's add more salt. Let's add all the salt that I picked actually, because this is like a big cup. So I'll just drink another half in a bit. But yeah, good for your nervous system or whatever. I'm gonna read to you guys today. Yeah, I've been reading and writing every day, you know. And I gotta. Yesterday was my off day from the gym. I went in there and got the sauna and got like 4 massages. A Thai massage, a Swedish massage. Hey, Black Dot. You like my hair? Oh my god. Thank you, but like my hair is crazy right now. Like, look at the back. I got a dread right here forming. They form on their own. Hola Javier, ¿cómo está? So yes, I have the adventure of Hawaii, and it's gonna be so fun. And one of my jobs ended. The other one is pending on when there's shifts available. And the other one, well, the other one, I don't know if the system is just tweaking because yesterday I took away all my shifts and didn't add new ones, just left a few. And then today they added one shift that is 500 hours. I don't get it. So I just don't know if I'm like fired or there was a glitch in the app. I don't know what's going on, but I can't afford to get fired right now. I just can't. You feel me? But if I am, like, it's fine in a way because I've been so stressed, bro. Like, I just don't like that feeling of wanting to die. You know what I'm saying? The corporate ladder is just not for me. It's just not for me. And like, I have skills. I have skills. But I'm a woman who chose a career in filmmaking. Hi, Express. How are you guys today? So yeah, I gotta wash my hair today. I'm gonna wait till my mom comes home in an hour or less than an hour, 45 minutes, in an hour. so that we can like make this important phone call together. She can give me some advice, and then I'm gonna wash my hair and ask her if she can put rollers on my hair, and I'm gonna get my hair done, and then I'm gonna. And after that, I'm glad to hear you're good. Put my rollers on, and after that, I'm gonna ask her if she can teach me how to make banana bread. Yes. Would you guys like me to read to you? Not a choice. Let me get my book. We have to finish reading this book because it brings psychology, neuroscience together. Yes, please read to me. So yesterday we read. Oh, thank you, Skylar. Hi, how are you? Hi, Romin Rocha. The Body Keeps a Score, just to give a summary to the people that were not here yesterday, is a book that explains how traumatic experiences remain in the body even after you've healed them or forgotten about them or decided to ignore them in your brain. Avoid them, denial, move on. Your body, your muscles, keep that. So let's say that you went to war. Like the best example, I was like, why do all books about healing start with like veterans? PTSD start with veterans. There's other people that got PTSD because it's the best example to make it make sense. A veteran went to war. There was shots happening, the sound of shots while bad things were happening. So when it's Fourth of July and there's fireworks, that triggers their PTSD. So even though you went to therapy and you're fine all the time, the moment you hear a firework or a gunshot go off, that sound triggers muscles in your body. Muscles have nerves that carry information, right? So then, boom, that carries information to your brain, and then it reminds your brain when you were like in Vietnam or some shit, and then you're freaking out. But it came from what you heard, your body reacted, right? And there's ways that you can heal PTSD from your body so that it doesn't affect your brain. Your mind is supposed to be leading your body, not your brain, um, not your body, your mind. If your body is leading your mind, it means that it's a subconscious mind that's running the program. You're not consciously making choices. You're letting your past experiences choose how to react in the present when it's not even the same. It's just some noise, some scent, some color, some phrase that reminded you of that past. Therefore, your mind is now reacting to a past and they don't even realize it. Half the time, people don't realize when they're reacting to the past. They think that they really are triggered by this in this present moment. And it's like, nah. And they even uh, punish themselves. They're like, why am I tripping over this? It's nothing. It's not that it's nothing. I mean, it is nothing, but it's triggering something deeper, and your body keeps the score. Your body keeps the score, right? So this is a book that I've been wanting to have physically. I started reading the beginning chapter. Everything that I read yesterday, I've read previously from a PDF. I get my books for free PDF, but you know what? Let me support the artist, okay? Like this motherfucker did so much research, and this book is old, like 70s. He's been working on this, for a while, and he was the first person to understand like how PTSD worked. He had no he had one. He found one book this talking about it, and it wasn't even called PTSD yet. Um, but yeah, the one book. Okay, let me add it. It's called. I always forget to add it. Sorry, guys. I'm adding it right now. Like literally, I got it from Target for like $20, but it's $13 on here. It's called The Body Keeps the Score. Uh, Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma. Okay, so basically, yeah, you can have a traumatic experience and go to therapy, And through words, through describing what you went through, and through hearing advice, you can heal. You can also do somatic therapy, which is the first book that I read to you guys when I started streaming on here. I didn't finish it, I'm sorry, but I will eventually. I just keep fucking getting new books. I started reading like 4 books to you guys. So I linked the book below. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me know if you can see it. Warm water warms my soul. I'm so grateful. But yeah, but sometimes it's really hard to talk about what you went through. Sometimes people don't remember what they went through. Like people who had really traumatic childhoods, they don't remember their childhood like that. So you can address the problems of the mind, which also remain in the body. It's all connected through the body. You can heal through the mind, you can heal through the body, you can heal through a combination of both, through experiences that contradict the bad experiences you've had, to show and prove to your body that not everything is a harmful thing. Not everybody's gonna betray you. Not everything is untrustworthy. You know what I'm saying? You're drinking liquor, cheers. Drinking water. Um, Hi, Stefan. Okay, so now we're gonna pick up back on page 12. Is their first stop subtext. Page 12, trauma and the loss of self. Why do people who go to trauma lose themselves? And it's not even, we're not just reading this to find out how things work, right? To understand, not just for that. But did you know that when you understand a problem, you solve 50% of it? Just understanding what's wrong, you're already halfway there. Just knowing, just being aware. Once you bring your conscious mind into awareness of what your subconscious mind been cooking up, your subconscious mind is cooked. You feel me? I lost myself in drugs at one point. I understand. And also another thing that we talked about here yesterday about drugs, like people are so quick to judge people who are addicted to drugs. And what they don't understand is like a lot of people don't get addicted to drugs or alcoholism or become hypersexual or gambling or whatever because they lack morals. No. When you go to trauma, you lose yourself entirely. It's not that you lack your morals, it's that you're not connected to yourself where the morals are. You're not connected to this earth. You're not connected because you had such a traumatic experience that if you didn't disconnect from reality, you would have never survived that traumatic experience. And you know, at the moment you connect back to reality, you're going to have to face that traumatic shit you went through. And if it's already hard enough for people outside of that experience to looking in to deal with it. Oh, it's too intense. Oh, I can't hear about the horrors you went through at war or how bad your childhood was because it makes me too sad for you. Imagine how sad it makes the people that went through that shit. Imagine how isolating it is. Imagine how hard it is for the person who actually went through that. Of course, people want to avoid it. Of course, people want to find ways to hide. No, I'm from Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. You get what I'm saying? I just started drinking because I don't have no one to talk to and I'm lonely. So I thought it would be good to go on here and drink. Right choice. Well, this is the fucking live stream for the lonely motherfuckers. The people who are not bad people, they were just hurt. And they didn't have the tools or the support to feel good. Then the MJ, no, I haven't seen it. I know what you're saying. I blocked it all out. Sounds like you have a victim mentality in life. No, we don't have a victim mentality. I got fucked up as a kid too. Yeah, and that's not your fault. Well, unfortunately, it is your responsibility to fix what other motherfuckers broke in you so that you don't keep accepting more people in your life that are just gonna break you and not build you. You gotta you gotta decide for yourself. Because the thing is, you go to a traumatic experience, boom, it changes your life. You're disassociating, you see the world as a bad place. When you see the world as a bad place, you only focus on the bad things. Two things could be happening in front of you, a good and a bad, and you're going to focus on the bad. You're going to be hyper focused on that because your body feels like you have to focus on the bad so that you make sure that it doesn't affect you. So you're hyper focused on bad shit. You feel me? So when you focus on bad shit, you attract more bad shit. Just like the little experiment when you're like, oh, red Toyota. You look at the highway, you're gonna see hella red Toyotas. You know, like whatever you put your mind to, you will attract. And obviously you're gonna attract bad shit because you haven't let go of the bad shit that happened to you. Alcohol numbs things. And I smoke weed sometimes. I know what it's like to have a vice, to escape because it's too much. But at one point in life, you gotta, like, even if little by little, start addressing the things that make you feel disconnected from yourself, bro. Like, you only have one life, you only have one body, and you're gonna escape from it just because other people mistreated your body and made you feel uncomfortable in it. I understand. But then they win. Then you lose. Then you don't get to really experience anything. Truly. No, don't apologize. It's okay. You talk about the mind. What about the body? We're gonna talk about the body now. Underboss in the chat. These are deep philosophical words. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you. Yeah, like, look, trauma and the loss of self. Let's hear about it. The first study I did at the VA started with systematically asking veterans what had happened to them in Vietnam. I wanted to know what had pushed them over the brink and why some had broken down as a result of that experience while others had been able to go on with their lives. Most of the men I interviewed had gone to war feeling well prepared, drawn close by the rigors of basic training and the shared danger. They exchanged pictures of their families and girlfriends, they put up with one another's flaws, and they were prepared to risk their lives for their friends. Most of them confided their dark secrets to a buddy, and some went so far as to share each other's shirts and socks. Many of the men had friendships similar to Tom's with Alex. Tom met Alex, an Italian guy from Malden, Massachusetts, on his first day in country, and they instantly became close friends. They drove their Jeep together, listened to the same music, and read each other's letters from home. They got drunk together and chased the same Vietnamese bar girls. After about 3 months in country, Tom led his squad on a foot patrol through a rice paddy just before sunset. Suddenly, a hail of gunfire spouted from the green wall of the surrounding jungle, hitting the men around him one by one. Tom told me he had looked on in helpless horror as all the members of his platoon were killed or wounded in a matter of seconds. He would never get one image out of his mind: the back of Alex's head, as he lay face down in the rice paddy, his feet in the air. Tom wept as he recalled, he was the only real friend I ever had. Afterward, at night, Tom continued to hear the screams of his men and to see their bodies falling into the water. Any sounds? All that phone does is fucking vibrate all fucking day, I swear to God. It's so annoying. Tom continued to hear the screams of his men and to see their bodies falling into the water. Any sound, smells, or images that reminded him of the ambush, like the popping of firecrackers on the 4th of July, made him feel just as paralyzed, terrified, and enraged as he had the day the helicopter evacuated him from the rice paddy. Damn. I'm sorry. The shooting people is traumatized. Why no nail polish? Bro, I haven't had time. I've been working like a day and a dog. This is why I'm ready to be a wife. Because when I'm a wife, all I gotta do is wake up, do what I'm doing, read, work out, do my own maintenance, mommy make food, then do my own maintenance. I just want to create things with my hands. Unemployed. I feel like I'm about to be unemployed too. The purpose of my channel, now if you look at the header, is a lot of shit, okay? Um, I love to travel and do vlogs. I owe you guys a couple of vlogs from Puerto Rico and Japan, and here in Milwaukee going to the studio and stuff. I'm halfway through editing one. I'll edit today as well. Do you provide education? Do you provide something beneficial to humanity? Yes, I provide education on the live streams. I provide company. I provide advice. Very well versed in psychology matters. But then I provide entertainment with dance, acting, jokes, random vlogs on my shorts, my vlogs on my. I have a podcast. I haven't uploaded any of my. I've been recording podcasts, but I haven't edited or uploaded anything. But I have a podcast on my channel as well for mental health. And sometimes I come on here and just hang out. I'm literally just a girl who has a lot of hobbies and likes to share them with the world. Who orders men to walk through an open rice field? It's like ducks in water. I know. American Army. Thoughts on vegetarianism. I think vegetarianism is great. My boyfriend is vegetarian. I used to be vegan. Thank you, J Dove. Are you some kind of life coach? In a way, yeah. But not like certified. Do you get certified for that? Because I've been life coaching everybody around me for my whole life, and I've gone to therapy, and my own therapist tell me one would tell me, I don't know why you come here, you already know the answers to everything. And then another one told me that, and she's like a famous psychologist. She helps people with strokes, like bring cortisol levels down. Like, she has like a lot of PhDs. She's also a doctor, an herbalist, and she told me that I'm a psychologist already. Like, I don't have to get a certification. Like, I mean, I've studied, I've had test subjects. Okay, let me fucking. Oh, whoa. Ugh, God. Sorry. Okay, that's cool. I said that. I think that's beneficial. I think her therapist mentioned is another therapist. Nah, nah, nah. She's gonna crash out. Yeah, I'm gonna crash out because I don't understand why people can't put their phones on do not disturb. It's real when the therapist says you're a therapist. I know. So, let me hear what you guys said. Not to be mean, but I always thought the internet was something to help understanding education and further people's connections, but it seems to be used lately for the opposite. Yeah, it depends who you're watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, my algorithm is a lot of funny things and educational shit. Social media is intended for whatever you want to use it. You don't have to do what the rest of the people are doing, and you don't have to watch things you don't like. Hanging out with Itzo is a vibe online. Oh, thank you, Underbuzz. You remind me of my other sister. She half Colombiana. Ah, nice. Boyfriend, what the fuck? Well, I haven't met him in person yet. We've been talking for 5 months, and I love him. And I'm gonna meet him in 2 weeks. YouTube is my window to Father's Planet. Story of my life. My drink is almost gone. Uh, no, you're not being a hater. You're just expressing yourself. Um, he still has a boyfriend, I believe. Yes! Are you a Rastafarian? What the? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Can you tell by my hair? And again, thank you for having a consciousness about what you put out as a content creator. And just to let you know, a lot of people are influenced by you. Thank you for being intelligent about it all. I'm screenshotting this because when you guys are so kind to me, I screenshot and then I'm gonna print all of these out and put them on a notebook. And if I'm ever feeling suicidal, I just read them. Thank you. Well, I tell you what, therapy is more about what you learn about yourself than what you gain from the other. But then again, it's different for everybody. I use therapy to learn about myself. That's the point of therapy, to learn about yourself. Yeah. Thoughts on Justin Bieber's Coachella performance? I don't care. I haven't seen it. Haven't met? Oh no. What do you mean? You're very beautiful, so please keep up your spirit and your kindness, and just stay beautiful inside and out. That's the goal. Hello, everyone. Hi, thou shalt not fart. Wow, bella, gracia. Well, in order to be recognized professionally, you got to get your certificate. But yeah, just being a good person and a good friend is more rewarding, and it doesn't leave you in debt. You low key, you look Brazilian low key. Somebody asked me yesterday, they're like, you speak Brazilian? I'm like, eu falo um pouco português. I was like, I'm just kidding. I do understand it and can read it. And I was fluent when I was 14, but I stopped practicing, so I forgot, obviously. But I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican. Yukon is a great song, yeah. Oh, I know not to piss her off. Am I AI? Nah. Okay, reading. Let's keep reading. You seem nice, but also extremely crazy and unstable. My therapist said it's not good to call people crazy. Crazy are the people that throw rocks or shit. I don't do that. Am I mentally ill? Yes. Am I have I been fixing my mental illness and my PTSD through my own research and my own somatic therapy and my own work with nature and herbs and foods and all that stuff? Yeah. Yeah. I have been. That's the point. And honestly, I don't even care to really be recognized by people because I plan on just keep streaming and reading about these things, and then when I get enough money, have somebody like go through my live streams and take out parts that are good advice and help people and just post it for free. I'm not charging y'all for shit, I'm not charging. And I just want to help people. With my psychology stuff and my information, I'm just gonna help people. Now, I read cards. Sometimes I read cards for free. You guys want me to read cards real quick? Get the feel for the day before my mom gets home because she don't like that type of stuff. She's Christian. I used a little bit of everything from every religion. Everybody has some sort of truth. So, yeah. But I want to make money off of the art I make. I feel like the knowledge I acquired through my research, my reading, my meditation, the courses I take, I feel like all that information should be free and easily accessible. And I know that a lot of people don't like to read, which is why I come on here and I read to you guys. You look like your maiden name would be Consuela. Consuela. Okay. That's cute. What's maiden name? Like my first last name or my second last name or middle name? What's maiden name? Sorry. Are you saying W chat gift ghost? Wait, I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. What happened? Thank you, ghost. Are you such a ghost that I can't even see it on the chat? Let's read what you guys said. What is this about? Therapy, is it? If you have any questions, ask and I got you. Hola, mami, have a say. I'm replacing AI. Ask me a question and I'll answer. Let me just drink some water first. Okay, go. Thank you for the floating heart, ghost. Is the adult entertainment support pole installed? It is installed. Not in this house, though. We don't say crazy, we say loca. You're very inspirational. That's the best compliment. I'm gonna screenshot it. You're going on my wall of support. I have a question. Do you open the microwave before it beeps or let that hang ring? Fun fact. Let me answer that question. I don't have a microwave. I've never had a microwave. I don't believe in microwaves. Neither does my mom or my family. Hi, Blackie Shan. You look like you're okay. All right. You stay sane. Peace out. Beware of the orc trollers. Will do. Have a beautiful day. Definitely no. Let her love you for your natural beauty. Do you think Kai AI gets in your way? Nothing gets in my way. Hi, how have you been? I've been amazing, Jillian. It's been a minute. I hate that dolphin guy profile pic. What? You're welcome. Hope you find your soulmate. But what are you guys talking about? Did I miss a chapter? Oh, I see the picture now. I missed something. I don't know. Hi. Whoa. Oh my god, thank you for the Sunday. That's so cute. You must be smart. Oh, thank you. I try to teach myself new things every day. Those heating rays in the microwaves are unhealthy. I do not like them. Dude, yeah, the microwave is not the vibe. I'm getting my tissue box. I'm cold. Hoodie blanket time! Hoodie blanket time! Dolphin lives matter. DLM. Bro. For her against all odds. Hell yeah. Oh my god, that dolphin. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you. Hi, Alan. How are you? Yes, I'm live, and I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, we're gonna continue with this sad story. I'm gonna try to read it from it as fast as possible. I'm sorry if it brings your mood down, but it's for a reason, and I can't skip anything. How often should I shower? At least once a day. However, let's say you wake up and you shower before work to wake up. You go to work, you sweat a lot, then you go to the gym, you sweat a lot. I think you should shower again if you sweat a lot. If you shower before work and you just went somewhere and just relaxed in AC and didn't move, you might not need to shower when you get back. But I always will shower before I go to sleep and when I wake up. That's just me though. 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 7, 6, 7. You don't have a job. Jesus warns that those who don't live to him will have eternal punishment. Shut the hell up, Natasha. We're not here to spread fear mongering. Leave that for church. 6, 7. Thank you for the 6, 7. Jesus loves you. Yeah, Jesus crashed out. There's things that you should crash about. Oh no, this stupid story again. Okay. Well, if you are immature, you gotta wait till I'm doing immature content. Because I do that too. Ya no se ven. ¿Cómo así? Thank you, Starsy. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, I still have some space here. Thank you for the star, Starsy. That's so cute. Saradam, do you have an inheritance so you two can build something together? Please, ma'am, I'm ready for the story. Is the story about you? No. Okay. Okay. Maybe even worse for Tom than the recurring flashbacks of the ambush was the memory of what happened afterward. I could easily imagine how Tom's rage about his friend's death had led to the calamity that followed. It took him months of. Oh shit, that's so cool! I've never seen a laughing disco. Thank you so much for the laughing disco. I appreciate it. COVID is crazy. I'm not sick. Um, I literally have $70 to last me until May 28th. Oh my god! Dude, I don't even have that because I paid a lot of my bills ahead of time, but I still gotta pay one of my credit cards, $500 for school in a couple of days. And yeah, and then next month, I don't have the money for next month to pay my bills. And I'm not gonna have a job next month. In chat, give Starcy, what is your religion, Iso? My religion is comprised of a lot of religions. It's my own little religion. It's funny you said the 28th. I hope you get some more money, bro. Maybe some DoorDash? Quick money? You can get it within a week. Every shoplifter from the Walmart self checkout. Nah, not from the self checkout, but when I was 14, um, no, when I was little, when I was really little, I would steal food from the supermarket to feed me and my homies in the hood because our parents were either working or irresponsible. I appreciate your speech. Oh, I appreciate you. Mwah, to all of you guys. Okay, so since I'm replacing AI, let me drink all this water before I start. Whoa. What's worth, mental or physical pain? I'd say mental pain. That's just me, though. I mean, that's just my opinion. It's not based on fact. Because here's the thing, when you have mental pain that's so hard, you try to inflict yourself physical pain, whether it's going to the gym or stuffing your belly or drinking. Like you do something physical because you would rather feel physical pain than mental pain. Whereas when you have physical pain, you can calm your body with your mind. Sometimes you do go crazy when you got physical pain, but you never have physical pain and wish you were depressed. You usually depressed and wish you just had like cramps or something instead of being depressed. You feel me? So I feel like mental pain is definitely harder, and sometimes mental pain can be so strong that it causes physical pain. So yeah, I knew humans in college Park, Atlanta, Georgia, that would boost anything and everything from stores, including toilets. Wow. You agree? Oh, wow. See? So you rather have your guts ripped instead of suffer from a heartbreak? Now that's extreme. That's why I said there's levels to this shit. Xiao, amor mío, xiao. Mwah. Sister, you have a problem, but you're not explaining it clearly. You're hiding it. You need to tell me what your problem is, otherwise you won't be able to rest easy. I don't need to tell you shit. I don't need to tell you shit. What you think this is? Fry up some eggs. Matter of fact, boil them. Healthier. Don't tell him the problem. There's no problem, bro. There's lots of problems and one solution. Relaxation. Heartbreak can be diabolical. It's better to just remove your heart versus. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I say something it'll scare you, or if I don't say something it'll scare you. I'm like, oh my god. Hola, pretty lady. You're early.
Sí, pero él te dije a la 1:30.
I thought you were 1:30.
No, él te dije a la 1:30 llamamos. Porque yo tengo clase y lo mismo.
¿A qué hora?
A las 2, ¿verdad? Ok, hacemos una llamada y yo me meto a la clase. Basura, basura. Hay una carta que yo de la corte ahí también para tu esposa.
I'm live streaming. Uh, I'm just gonna finish reading this passage to you guys. I'm just gonna finish reading this fast. Okay. The day after the ambush, Tom went into a frenzy into a neighborhood village. Oh, this is harsh. Basically, he just did a lot of stuff. He poo-poo children, a farm, and he attacked a woman. As a. After that, it became truly impossible for him to go home again in any meaningful way. How can you face your sweetheart and tell her that you brutally essayed a woman just like her? Or watch your son take his first step when you're reminded of the children you took? Tom experienced the death of Alex as if part of himself had been forever destroyed. The part that was good and honorable and trustworthy. Trauma, whether it's the result of something done to you or something you yourself have done, almost always makes it difficult to engage in intimate relationships. After you have experienced something so unspeakable, how do you learn to trust yourself or anyone else again? Or conversely, how can you surrender to an intimate relationship after you have been brutally violated? Tom kept showing up faithfully for his appointments as I had become for him a lifeline. The father he never had, and Alex who had survived the ambush. It takes enormous trust and courage to allow yourself to remember. One of the hardest things for traumatized people is to confront their shame about the way they behave during a traumatic episode, whether it is objectively warranted, as in the commission of atrocities, or not, as in the case of a child who tries to placate her abuser. What does placate mean? Ma, can I borrow you? Like, what are you doing? Can I borrow your phone? I want to look up a word. I don't know what it means. Placate. Is that phone yours? Girl. No, that is the most annoying cellular device ever. I put it on Do Not Disturb all night. It goes,
Oh, no, no, el que hace eso es el iPad de Giovanni, no es esto.
Era uno de los teléfonos. Yo vi todos los teléfonos anoche, and I waited by them until one vibrated. And it wasn't this one, it was another phone. Y yo lo puse on Do Not Disturb till 4 a.m. because I know he wakes up at 4:30. But even.
Era de Giovanni porque el mío dormió, no tenía que levantar nada.
Decía, ese estaba en español el teléfono.
Sí.
Yo decía, no molestar, porque mami, yo no puedo dormir y me despierta a veces esa vibración y yo, ¿pero dónde viene?
Yeah, ahora iPads, la iPad suena bien. Anyways.
Y está ahí al lado. So I was like, I'm gonna put it on Do Not Disturb, and before he wakes up, he's not gonna know. Because if I'm asleep, I'm fine. But let me see, what does this word mean? Placate. Make someone less angry. Oh, interesting. One of the first people to write about this phenomenon was Sarah Haley, who occupied an office next to mine at the VA clinic. In an article entitled When the Patient Reports Atrocities, which became a major impetus for the ultimate creation of the PTSD diagnosis, she discussed the well nigh intolerable difficulty of talking about and listening to the horrendous acts that are often committed by soldiers in the course of their war experiences. It's hard enough to face the suffering that has been inflicted by others, but deep down, many traumatized people are even more haunted by the shame they feel about what they themselves did or did not do under the circumstances. They despise themselves for how terrified, dependent, excited, or enraged they felt. In later years, I encouraged a similar phenomenon in victims of child abuse. Most of them suffer from agonizing shame about the actions they took to survive and maintain a connection with the person who abused them. This was particularly true if the abuser was someone close to the child, someone the child depended on, and as is so often the case, the result can be confusion about whether one was a victim or a willing participant, which in turn leads to bewilderment about the difference between love and terror, pain and pleasure. We will return to this dilemma throughout this book. Numbing is next, but I gotta do something with my mom in 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go. But before, I'm gonna read what you guys had to say. We left at page 14. Numbing, the next subtext. Hi, Kendrick. The dumb story is costing you views. The views are the same. Siradam, would you be okay with your future wife to feel the same way? I'm happily divorced. Oh. Why are you hesitant or afraid to answer? What was the serious question? Congratulations on your selectiveness and celibacy. It isn't by choice. I'm weak. It's been since the end of 2022 for you. Nice. Let me recommend a book to you. It's about a place nobody has ever seen, nobody knows, nobody recognizes, nobody has ever been to, nobody has ever looked. So what's the book? Pretty eyes, what's up? What's up? My mom is married. Thank you, Underboss. Hey, you're still reading to us from the Americans? We don't understand. We don't hear. We don't see. We don't know. Okay. My mom's not cooking. My mom's doing other stuff. But anyways, thank you guys so much for the likes and the comments and the good conversation and the gifts. I appreciate it. I gotta go. I'll come back live later when I work out. Bueno, mi gente, me voy. Tengo cosas que hacer. Los veo después. Turn notifications on. Give this video a like so you guys don't forget to come back. Gracias por los regalos y por todo. Bye. Los quiero. Peace and love. Peace and love.